Hi guys, I just wanted to share with you sort of my thoughts over the last few weeks, especially sort of meeting more people and engaging and connecting, especially at retreats or the retreats that I've been on. And I suppose my thoughts are, last year was a lot of change in people's lives, and it has affected people now. I feel like we're dealing with the aftermath, and it's just as strong now than it was last year. So we're sort of dealing with the aftermath of last year, and also we've got this year to deal with as well. And I'm not going to lie, I think come this winter it's gonna be even worse. So I'm just myself preparing my emotional health and for that, whilst anchoring myself in what I do every day and the tools that I've learned along the way. But change is good, it needs to happen. I certainly started my change process with the way I perceive the world. I had a different perspective. That journey started or cemented itself when I was in the water. Just seeing the waterfalls from a different perspective, feeling the energy of Earth, from Mother Nature from a different perspective. A lot of it didn't make sense initially to me. And I think I was initially afraid of change because I was actually more afraid of being judged of other people than doing what's more aligned with myself or stepping in more of a way that resonated with me. But I guess once I got initially over that fear that I was going to do it anyway, regardless of what people thought, it actually became really, really refreshing and in a way taking back some control. So yeah, I suppose what I'm trying to say is that change is good. Second thing is look after yourselves. Like, I'm loving the retreats and things like that. People are taking responsibility and just trying to figure out another way, especially with restrictions are on and things like that. So yeah, so look after yourselves. Kind of, even though people are perhaps having a huge differences of opinions, especially people that are close to you, just to, I don't know, somebody gave me some really, really good advice, is that it has to be this way. So I'm like, whew, wow, it really hurt. Because I'm not here to save anyone, and I'm not here to help anyone out in that sense. But it really hurt to know that there's a lot of people close to me that I feel like a little bit of grief for, because I haven't seen them. I might not see them, and but it has to be this way. So with that in mind, trusting the bigger picture and trusting that this all has to happen for us to be in a better way in potentially a couple of years' time. So yes, so with all that, I've just kind of come back to me, and I've made, I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely made some decisions now that I was going to do in my life, but there's no point putting them off now, just in case. So I kind of accelerated my next 10 years to what I want to do. So I'm going to carry on more of my healing journey. I hope it happens for me, but if it doesn't, it doesn't too. I certainly put out some vibes and just see what comes back. But yeah, so I'm also in the mix of the change, and very much looking forward to seeing what comes my way, what comes back. So my advice is trust the process. It has to happen, and this too shall pass. They're all like really super spiritual things, but no bad thing when you're looking at life from a new lens, or the curtain has been widened a little more, or there's some more awesome new information out there which might be speaking the truth, and it's suddenly resonating with you more than it ever did before. So seek the information, make the decisions that are just right for you, and that's all you can do, I think. So thank you for listening. I'm just going to go for an amazing dip here.
I really like this quote, and it goes, "What you see not only depends on what you look at, but where you look from." And every time I come out of the water, I feel like an energy shift, and I never really want to leave. So when the sun was shining and I saw all these beautiful rocks and the water glistening, I just want to stay a little longer as my new, refresh, rebirth me didn't quite want to go back.